Hi everyone, I'm Marlowe. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this video, I'm so excited to share with the world a fragrance that was definitely favored by Marilyn Monroe the year 1962, which we know was her final year, and that she had actually written down in her final phone book. And before I get into the fragrance, I want to say I'm all about legendary perfumes and legends who wore them. If that's something you're into, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And also, I want to say a special thank you to Classic Hollywood Women on Instagram who actually was the first to reveal this secret, and she or they shared the photograph, which I'm sharing with you guys, of this fragrance by the name of Ciliu by Jean Dissès, if it can show up. This fragrance is totally a perfume. I was thrown off, surprised that Marilyn Monroe loved and wore because it was never written anywhere. And, it was just revealed. So, of course, I went online and I was the luckiest girl on the planet to find a $300 bottle on Mercari marked down to $30. Okay, it was like $13 and 13 for shipping and taxes, sealed. Um, and I jumped on it. I got the bottle, and here it is. This is Ciliu by Jean Dissès. It opens up beautifully like this, as you can see. Um, the bottle is a 1 ounce extrait. It was still sealed, the cord intact. Um, and I broke the seal in excitement, of course, to experience this 1938 release. I can smell it from here. It's very, very strong. As you can see, I'm going to take the perfume out of the bottle. It has an engraving of Ciliu by Jean Dissès at the top. And you can see the juice is very, very fermented. The top notes are pretty much gone, but they only last for like the first 5 minutes into the fragrance anyway. So I can really get a true feeling of this perfume and experience it. And I must say, it's soft but very, very potent. The first day I got it, I wore it to bed, and when I woke up, surprisingly, it was still there. So I'm excited to share what this perfume smells like, share the perfume notes, the exact notes, and what I get from this perfume. I will say it does match Marilyn Monroe's image in the late 60s, which was much more refined, elegant, softer, classier, just like the early 1960s were, as opposed to the Va Va Voom 50s, um, which I love as well, but definitely more subdued and just refined. And this perfume, I'm going to get into the notes before I share what it smells like. And yes, Ciliu means the one in French. So um, this could be the one she favored, because I did research, and this extrait bottle was um, only produced up until 1960, and in the 1970s the perfume was discontinued completely. So I'm wondering if she was wearing this in 1960 as well, or just in the late 1960s, but definitely in 1962. And it's described by the House of Jean d'Issesse as the soft secret, and maybe this is the secret. Like I said, it definitely is. We never knew about it. Um, so let's get on to the notes according to the house. The top notes are aldehydes, lemon, bergamot, hyacinth, narcissus, and hawthorn. The middle we have oregano, violet, tuberose, rose de mai, Egyptian jasmine, geranium, orris, heliotrope. The base we have tonka bean, labdanum, cypress, vetiver, civet, ambergris, patchouli, musk, sandalwood, and oak moss. And yes, it's a floral chypre fragrance, not a white floral, which she's known to favor and wear, but a chypre floral. And okay, what I really, really, really get is a very salty, ambergris, violety, greenish, um, refined, classy, almost astute fragrance that is totally, totally the opposite of the softer white florals she loved. But unfortunately, I don't get the citrus so much. This juice that I have is just everything combined. And I will say I get the oregano, I get the musky notes. Um, the only floral I get, even though there's gardenia and tuberose, is more of an like violet and iris. And the one thing I will say Marilyn loved in her fragrances, and they all have in common, is they have a very cloud like, ethereal, soft, like powdery, cloud like is the best description um, that I noticed. And this does have that effect, but more in a greenish way than the other fragrances I know she loved and wore, that I have in another video of her favorite fragrances. But yes, I was pleasantly surprised, but I'm not surprised. And the longer it wears on your skin, that is the extrait, of course. I did read reviews that the EDT and the Perfume de Toilette is sweeter and doesn't last as long, but definitely an extrait. And this fermented bottle, I get the oregano, the green tone, the ambergris, the violet, and this powdery, soft feeling about it, but yet very long lasting and sexy and mossy as well. Um, it's very beautiful. I feel like the luckiest girl on the planet to have and to own this fragrance and to be able to wear it and experience it. And hopefully I'll be able to find another X-Straight bottle. There is EDTs and Perfume de Toilettes on eBay. I saw listed, but unfortunately they don't last as long on the skin. I read on Fragrantica reviews, and I guess that's it to say about Ciliou by Jean Dissez. We do know now that Marilyn Monroe loved, wore this fragrance, and who knows, this could be the fragrance she wore in her final year exclusively. We don't know for sure, but definitely she loved it so much to only put it down in her final Phonebook in 1962. So I guess with that, I like to close. I dedicate this video to all of Monroe's fans out there, and of course to Marilyn Monroe herself. I will see you guys in my next video to come very, very soon. Thank you and bye-bye.